Good morning, everybody. Social Distance Live is back with a rebroadcast of Tom Waits' Bone Machine. We had a midnight broadcast last night. Josh was hosting that one. Josh is taking the morning to recover. It turns out it's pretty hard to host a midnight event and then turn it around. I know I was up for hours just like staring at the internet aimlessly afterwards. So this is basically going to be just going through the songs. We did make a real special effort to get as many of the songs as we could from the album in. So there's going to be a moment where last night Josh read, and I'm going to go to our video from last night, and hopefully that works out well. It's not as smooth as going video to video individually. And then I will also read-ish a song, depending on how my voice is doing. So that's how we're going to do it. This is an album from 1992. It was one of my brother's favorite albums years ago, and so I listened to a fair amount of it, rolled my eyes at it a fair amount, but also loved it. And the more I listen to Tom Waits, the more I love Tom Waits. So the first song, I won't necessarily announce each song. Maybe I will. The first song is performed by Joshua James Jackson and Travis Hendricks, and it's called "The Earth Died Screaming." Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please share the event, broadcast it. Let's get some people watching. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Josh and Travis. That's awesome. I love the transition to the instruments at the end. Next song we've got is Dirt in the Ground. It's by 5 Cent Coffee. Dirt in the Ground, 5 Cent Coffee. Everybody share the event. Thanks.
What does it matter? A dream of love or a dream of life? We're all gonna be in the same place when we die. Your spirit don't need knowing your face or your name. The wind through your bones is all that remains, and we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground, a quill from a buzzard, the blood writes the word. I wanna know, am I the sky or a bird? 'Cause hell is boiling over and heaven is full. We're chained to the world and we all gotta pull, and we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground. The killer, he was smiling with nerves made of stone. Climbed up the stairs and the gallows groaned. The people's hearts were pounding, they were throbbing, they were red. As he swung out over the crowd, I heard the hangman say, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground. Now Cain slew Abel, he killed him with a stone. The sky cracked open and the thunder groaned. Along a river of flesh, can these dry bones live? Ask a king or a beggar, and the answer they'll give is we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground. We're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground.
Thank you, 5 Cent Coffee. That's awesome. That I think that's one of my favorite songs on the album. Actually, it reminds me of a medieval lyric that I was just looking for that I can't find, called "Dirt to Dirt," but it's in Middle English, so like the whole thing ends up being this confusing sounding dirt pile. It's really great. But this, I really like that song, and it's a really great kind of Waits thing where it just is. It's a really well constructed poetic song that also has this kind of gravelly intensity. It's awesome. Okay, next song, "Such a Scream." This is a Social Distance Live debut by Neil Pinkerton. His son is playing with him on guitar. Okay, thank you guys for doing this, and here we go.
Pale face said to the eyeball kid, she goes clanging blue man's theme. Her halo wings, horns and a tail, shoveling coal inside my dreams. There are no lows, she's made of cream. She's such a scream. Keep on tripping. Nails in cement, a dawning gal from mortal clay. The plow is red, the well is full. Inside the dollhouse of her skull, a cheetah coat fills up with steam. She's such a scream. Fireplace, no train so clean, machine gun haste. You're riding on the wall of shame, and drag that chain across the state. Her lips are red, she is the queen. She's such a scream.
Thank you guys. That was awesome. Definitely hope to have you back at some point. Thank you everyone for sharing the event. Let's keep it going. Get started from our rebounding from our midnight show last night. Next one is "All Stripped Down" by Kiki Dagata. All right.
And all the sinners know what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Kiki. That was an awesome performance. Kiki was kind enough to hang out with us last night on the live stream, so I doubt she's here. But if she is, that was amazing. Um, I want to mention, by the way, that we're changing the rules a bit for this one. We're allowing some different tracks and mixing, which we're going to do next week as well when we have Bjork show, which I'm really excited for. Definitely changes the dynamic, but it allows for so much creativity. It's pretty awesome. You can see what Kiki did there. Okay, so next we have Carissa Cognata with whose last name I sort of don't know how to pronounce, but anyway, with Josh Windmiller performing "Who Are You This Time."
Well, they're lining up to mad dog your tail to whirl. 3 shots for $1 when a real life dog. All the lies that you tell, I believe them so well. Take them back to your red house for that fearful leap into the dark. Oh, well, I did my time here in the jail of your arms. Now Ophelia wants to know where she should turn.
Well, tell me, what did you do? What did you do the last time? Well, why don't you do that? Well, go on ahead. Take this the wrong way. Time's not your friend. Do you cry? Do you pray? Do you wish them away? Are you still leaving nothing but bones in the way? Did you bury the carnival with the lions and all? Excuse me while I sharpen my nails. And just who are you? Who are you this time? You look rather tired. Are you pretending to love? I hear that it pays well. How do your pistol and your Bible and your sleeping pills go? Are you still jumping out of windows in expensive clothes? Well, I fell in love with your sailor's mouth and your wounded eyes. You better get down on the floor. Don't you know this is war? Tell me, who are you this time? Tell me, who are you this time?
Of a reading of The Ocean by Roxanne Stafford. And last night we had just the reading. Today, hopefully, we have a little bit of sound backing provided by Josh Miller that he recorded. So here we go with The Ocean. Don't get too depressed.
The ocean doesn't want me today. But I'll come back tomorrow to play. And the strangelers will take me down deep in their brine. The mischievous brain gels down into the endless blue wine. I'll open my head and let out all my time. stay. And to stay. But the ocean doesn't want me today. I'll go in, up to here. Can't possibly hurt. All they will find is my shirt. And my beer. A riptide is raging. And the lifeguard is away.
Hi, I think we're having some issues with the Facebook. I'm just gonna try to reset it. 1 second, I'm sorry. Hi everyone. Trying to get back on the Facebook here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with that. So I'm going to go to the intro screen for a second and then hopefully get back. Sorry. Okay, I hope we're back. We're going to continue. We're going to restart with Ocean by Roxanne. I don't know what happened there, but it seemed like we lost our main feed. So hopefully we're going to be okay from this point forward. Please reshare the event. So sorry about this happening. It's never happened before this way. So this is Ocean by Roxanne Stafford. And it features Josh Windmiller with backing sounds. Okay, thank you.
The ocean doesn't want me today. But I'll come back tomorrow to play. And the stranglers will take me down deep in their brine. The mischievous brain cells down into the endless blue wine. I'll open my head and let out all my time. I'd love to go drowning and to stay and to stay. But the ocean doesn't want me today. I'll go in up to here. Can't possibly hurt. All they will find is my shirt. And my beer. A riptide is raging. And the lifeguard is away. But the ocean doesn't want me today. The ocean doesn't want me today. The ocean doesn't want you today.
All right, we're back. Thank you everyone for bearing with us. Hopefully we recover. Maybe share this version of the event again. That was pretty funny because I told everyone not to be depressed. Went to the ocean, and then I just saw like there are no views. I was like, okay, great. Everyone was out. Anyway, that was great. Thank you, Roxanne, and thank you, Josh, for adding some music there or sounds. It sounds good. Okay. The next one is Jesus Gonna Be Here, and it's performed by John Courage. And Francesco Echo did the video, and it's pretty awesome. So check it out. Jesus Gonna Be Here.
Jesus gonna be here. You're gonna be here soon. Cover us up with leaves, with a blanket from the moon. A promise and a vow, a lullaby for my brow. But Jesus gonna be here. Gonna be here soon. I'm not gonna do nothing but wait here. I don't have to shout. I've got no reason. I've got no doubt. I'm gonna myself. I got to keep myself faithful. And you know that I've been so good, except for drinking, but he knew that I would. I'm gonna leave this place better than the way I found it was. But Jesus gonna be here. You're gonna be here soon. I know my Jesus gonna be here. You're gonna be here soon. I know my Jesus gonna be here. You're gonna be here soon.
Thank you, John. A Little Rain by Tom Waits. The Iceman's mule is parked outside the bar, where a man with missing fingers plays a strange guitar, and the German dwarf dances with the butcher's son, and a little rain never hurt no one. They're dancing on the roof, the ceiling's coming down. I sleep with my shovel and my leather gloves. A little trouble makes it worth the going, and a little rain never hurt no one. The world is round, so I'll go round. You must risk something that matters. My hands are strong, I'll take any man here. If it's worth the going, it's worth the ride. She was 15 years old, and she had never seen the ocean. She climbed into a van with a vagabond, and the last thing she said was, "I love you, Mom." And a little
Hey guys, so that was Josh performing last night, "A Little Rain," which is a song. It's a beautiful ballad, and that was a great reading by Josh. Okay, so next up we've got "In the Coliseum," which is pretty intense, and the way that Sebastian St. James did it, very intense. So without further ado, "In the Coliseum."
Control their men with razors and with wrists, and the princess squeezes grape juice on the torrid bloody kiss. What will you be wearing, the lion or the raven hair? The flesh will be your tearing, but the tear will be my own. In the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Oh, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, oh, in the Coliseum tonight. This one's for the balcony, and this one's for the floor, as the senators decapitate that presidential whore. The bald-headed senators are splashing in the blood. The dogs are having someone who is screaming in the mud. In the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. In the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Well, now it's rain, it's pouring on the pillaging and the gold. The constable is swinging from the chains. For the dead there is no story, no memory, no blame. Their families shout blue murder, but tomorrow it's the same. In the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Oh, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, madness of the crowd is an epileptic fit. In the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Oh, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. No justice here, no liberty, no reasons, no blame. There's no cause to taste the sweetness, just taste the blood. Ingredients from the nation as we shake hands of time. They're taking their ovations and the vultures will stay behind. In the Coliseum, oh, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Oh, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Oh, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. In the Coliseum, in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. In the Coliseum, we're all in the Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight. Oh, I say, in the Coliseum, Coliseum, in the Coliseum tonight.
That was in the Coliseum by Sebastian St. James. Next up, we have Going Out West by the Sam Chase. Thank you, Sam. Awesome video. And thank you to the Untraditional for helping out on that one. Um, Great job. Awesome aesthetics. Next, we have a Social Distance Live debut by Briggs. And this is covering Murder in the Red Barn. Murder in the Red Barn by Briggs.
There was a murder in the red barn, a murder in the red barn. The trees are taking over and the cows are lying down. The autumn's taking over, you can hear the buckshot hounds. The watchman said to reap on the loon. Was it Bale and Manzanite, or was it blind Bob Magoo? Pitted on a drifter, they sleep beneath the bridge. One plays the violin and sleeps inside a fridge. There was a murder in the red barn, a murder in the red barn. Someone's crying in the woods, someone's burying all their clothes. Now Slam the crank from Weezer slept outside last night and froze. Roadkill has its seasons just like anything. There's possums in the autumn and there's farm cats in the spring. There was a murder in the red barn, a murder in the red barn. Now thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house or covet thy neighbor's wife. But for some murders, the only door through which they enter life. Well, they surrounded the house and they smoked him out and they took him off in chains. The sky turned black and bruised and we had months of heavy rain. Now the ravens nest in the rotted roof of Chenoweth's old place. And nobody's asking Cal about that scar upon his face. 'Cause there's nothing strange about an axe with blood stains in the barn. There's always a little killing you got to do around the farm. There was a murder in the red barn. There was a murder in the red barn. Woods will never tell what sleeps beneath the trees, or what's buried beneath a rock, or hiding in the leaves. 'Cause roadkill has its seasons just like anything. There's possums in the autumn and there's farm cats in the spring. There was a murder in the red barn. There was a murder in the red barn. Now a lady can't do nothing without folks wagging their tongues. Is that blood in the tree or is it autumn's red blaze? When the ground's suffer digging and the rain will bring the bloom. There's nothing wrong with a lady drinking alone in her room. There was a murder in the red barn. There was a murder in the red barn. There was a murder in the red barn. A murder in the red barn. There was a murder in the red barn. There was a murder in the red barn.
Thank you, Briggs. I think there may have been a murder in the in the Red Barn. This is a version of Black Wings, which, as you maybe know, doesn't really have a tune, so kind of making a tune up here. But this is a version here. We'll take an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, just like they say in the Bible. We'll never leave a trace or forget a face of any man at the table, any man at the table. When the moon is a cold chiseled dagger, and it's sharp enough to draw blood from a stone, he'll ride through your dreams on a coach and horses, and the fence posts in the moonlight look like bones. Well, they stopped trying to hold him with mortar, stone, and chain. He broke out of every prison when the boots mount the staircase, and the door is flung back open. He's not there, for he has risen. He's not there, for he has risen. Some say once killed a man with a guitar string. He's been seen at the table with kings. Well, he once saved a baby from drowning. There are those who say beneath his coat there are wings. Well, some say they fear him. Others admire him because he steals his promise. But one look in his eye, and everyone denies ever having met him. Ever having met him. He can turn himself into a stranger. They broke a lot of canes on his hide. He was born away in a cornfield. A fever beats in his head just like a drum inside. Well, some say they fear him. Others admire him because he steals his promise. But one look in his eye, and everyone denies ever having met him, 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 ever having met him. Thank you. We will now have a version of Whistle Down the Wind by Joshua Miller. Thank you.
I grew up here all of my life, and I dreamed someday I'd go where the blue-eyed girls and the red guitars and the naked rivers flow. I'm not all I thought I'd be. I always stayed around. I've been as far as Mercy and Grand, frozen to the ground. I can't stay here, and I'm scared to leave. So kiss me once and then I'll go to hell. I might as well be whistling down the way. Buses on the corner, clock on the wall, broken down windmill, ain't no wind at all. I yelled and I cursed, if I stay here I'll rust, but I'm stuck like a shipwreck out here in the dust. Well, the sky is red and the world is on fire, and the corn is taller than me. and a dog is tied to a wagon of rain, and the road is wet as the sea. Sometimes the music from a dance, it carries across the plains, and the people that I'm dreaming of, do they dream only of me? There are places where they never sleep, and the circus, it never ends. So I will take the Marleybone coach and be whistling down the wind. Yes, I will take the Marleybone coach and be whistling down the wind.
Thank you, Josh. It's quite a beautiful song. I was whistling down the wind by by Tom Waits, recorded by Josh Miller, performed by Josh Miller. Again, those of you who are able to find the stream again and get back on, thank you so much for doing that. What I'm going to do, I don't expect anyone to watch this, but I'm going to attempt to combine the two videos and then rebroadcast it in a rebroadcast. So one thing you can really do for Social Distance Live and for people who are into this show is share that video, or even just like say, hey, you should check out the video called rebroadcast that's at Social Distance Live. Because what it will be is a combination of the two videos so that there won't be the awkwardness in between. Again, thank you so much. If you enjoy this and you haven't liked Social Distance Live, please do. I really appreciate everyone who has. It's really growing and it's fun. We have another Social Distance Live debut, Spike McGuire, somebody who I look forward to meeting when COVID is relaxed. It's a great rendition of I Don't Want to Grow Up in the full awesome style here. So, all right, here we go. Ready and...
When I'm lying in my bed at night, I don't want to grow up. Nothing ever seems to turn out right. No, I don't want to grow up. How do you move in a world of fog? It's always changing things. Makes me wish that I could be a dog. When I see the price that you pay, I don't want to grow up. I don't ever want to live that way. No, I don't want to grow up. Seems like folks turn into things they never want to be. The only thing to live for is today. Gonna put a hole in my TV set. I don't want to grow up. Open up the medicine chest. No, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to have to shout it out. I don't want my hair to fall out. I don't want to be filled with doubt. I don't want to be a good Boy Scout. I don't want to have to learn to count. And I don't want to have the biggest amount. Oh, I don't want to grow up. When I see my parents fight, I don't want to grow up. They'll go out and drink all night. No, I don't want to grow up. Rather stay here in my room. Nothing out there but sad and gloom. I don't want to live in a big old tomb on Grand Street. When I see the 5 o'clock news, I don't want to grow up. Comb their hair and shine their shoes. No, I don't want to grow up. Stay around in my old hometown. I don't want to put no money down. I don't want to get me a big old loan. Work them fingers to the bone. I don't want to have to float a broom. Fall in love, get married, then boom. How the hell did I get here so soon. No, I don't want to grow up.
Word Tom Waits, word Spike. I agree with that. Closing us out here, we have Sorry Not Sorry with That Feel. And then next week, we're going to do Bjork at the usual 11 o'clock in the morning on Sunday time. And I'm really excited for that one. Really excited. This is Sorry Not Sorry with That Feel. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with us. And there will be a complete meshed video at some point that is more shareable than this. All right, thank you.
Well, there's one thing you can't lose, it's that feel. Pants, shirt, shoes, not that feel. Throw it out of the rain, curse it like a dog, you can chop it down like an old dead tree. Always see it when you're coming in a time.